The NNSCRA Offline and Online Racing as Best presents Speed World.
Well, the last race on the tour, we was at the shortest and the slowest track at Martinsville Speedway, the 0.526 mile short track. That's basically, if you look overhead, it looks like a paper clip here. Well, contrast that track from where we were at last time on the tour to this track we're on today here, from the shortest and the slowest in Martinsville to the longest and the fastest where we're at today at Talladega Super Speedway for race number 9 of the Castrol GTX Cup Series for season 38. It's the running of the always exciting Winston 500 as we're set for 29 laps of action on this 2.66 mile high bank racetrack. Turns banked at 33 degrees in the turns and 18 degrees in the banking. And we're ready to see some great racing here today. Here's the starting lineup on the pole at 190 miles an hour. It is Trent Dunham, the number 1 Skull Classic Ford. He's alongside the number 22 MBNA Pontiac. It is Dylan Poteet sitting alongside. Row 2 has Nathan Hudson, the Valvoline Ford, car number 6, and Joshua Osborne, the Daytona 500 champion, the Rebus's Ford, car number 8. Row number 3 has car 15. It is Alex Miller, the Quality Care Ford, car 15, and alongside the number 3, GM Goodwrench Chevrolet of Cole Deaver sitting alongside. Cole has number 3 in-car cameras in today's race. Row number 4, it's Laura Chung and the number 77 U.S. Air Jasper Engines Federal Mogul Ford and number 26 Quaker State Ford of Daniel Voyle sitting alongside. Row 5 has car 21, Quentin Moore to Citgo Ford, and number 25, the winner at Richmond this season, Colin Cropley in the Budweiser Chevrolet. Next row down has car number 40. It is Sean Galligan, the Kendall Motor Oil Pontiac, and number 11, Seth Cullen, the Lowe's Home Improvement Ford. Next row down is number 2, Dylan Young, the winner at North Wilkesboro this season, and number 24, it is the car of Caleb Vogler, two-time winner so far this season. He won in Atlanta and again at Martinsville. Next row down is number 42, Kyle Matthews, who is another two-time winner this season so far. He won at Darlington and Rockingham, the Coors Light Pontiac car 42, and number 88, Cat Batson, the Texaco Haviland Ford. Next row down has another Texaco Haviland Ford, the number 28 car of Keith Batson, and number 43, Matt McIntyre, the STP Pontiac. Next row down is number 94, Jessica Shelton, who has her second in-car camera. She's the defending champion of this event. She's alongside number 81, Samit Ozcon, the TIC Financial Systems Ford. Next row down is number 41, Sarah Eisner in the Kodiak Chevrolet car 41, and starting alongside is number 75, Casey Hoyt in the Factory Source of America Ford, car 75. Next row down is number 10, Michael Turner in the Tide Ford, and number 33, Reggie Vogelman in the Skull Bandit Chevrolet. Next row down is number 29, that is Max Anderson, the Meineke Mufflers Ford, or Meineke Mufflers Chevrolet, excuse me, and the Held Source Ford, car number 19 of Carson Gum. Next row down is number 30, Zachary Fitzwater, the Pennzoil Pontiac, and number 98, Connor Breton, the RCA Ford. Next row down is number 90, Jeff Leinbach in the Heilig Myers Ford, and number 31, Raphael Leduc, former Talladega winner himself, the Hardy Chevrolet car 31. Next row down is number 4, it is Eric Monaco, the Kodak Film Chevrolet car number 4, and number 37, James Henry, that's Little Caesars Kmart T Plus Ford. Next row down is number 16, Ali Liara in the Family Channel Ford, and number 23, the winner at Bristol this season, Eric Sadler, the Smokin' Joe's Ford, car 23. Next row down is Hiccup Bush in car number 71 in his Chevrolet, and the number 87 Burger King Chevrolet of Christian Bracken finished second at Martinsville, the last race we brought to you on the tour. Haven't had a really good run at that race and see if he can do it. And he could be one of the guys to watch here at Talladega. Next row down is number 12, Collar Sustrate, a Maine's Hail Straight Era Ford, and number 17 that is Mitchell Hodak in the Western Auto Chevrolet. Next row down is number 7, Alexander Rowe in the Exide Batteries Ford, and number 5, Dale Parker in the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. And starting shotgun of it will be Emmanuel Hartnett in car number 9, the Spam Melling Performance Ford, and number 18, the Interstate Batteries Chevrolet of Nathan Ormond. That is your starting lineup for today's Winston 500 Talladega Super Speedway. And the commands I'm about to be given to fire the engines here. And let's go down trackside to get the command.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
It should be ladies and gentlemen, start your engines, because there's a few ladies in the field here. As the commands begin the running engines, as the field rolls off the pit road on the racetrack for the pace up and for the start of the race right after this. Field off of corner number 4 right here, getting ready for the start of the Winston 500 pace car about to come up on the pit road. Field will be led in the hands of Trent Dunham and Dylan Poteet here for this Winston 500. Starting finish line would be right about here if this was Daytona, but is actually at the exit of the Tri-Oval at Talladega Super Speedway. As the pace car comes up, as the pace car's already on the pit road here, the field will be led in the hands of Trent Dunham and Dylan Poteet. Green flag flies. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys and girls. Speed building up on these race cars here, 170 plus miles an hour down the back, about halfway down the backstretch here, as Nathan Hudson makes it 3 wide going into turn number 3. And Hudson will take the Martin cars out to the front, out of the top spot here as they come off corner number 4 on the first lap of the event. And you got Fords hogging about the top 5 spots here at this junction as they're about to complete the first lap of this race here. Is Nathan Hudson first, second is Alex Miller, third is Laura Chung, Quentin Moore getting ready to take 4th position away from Trent Dunham and Cole Deaver. First lap tied at 167.594 miles an hour, but don't get used to this pace. Laura Chung try for the lead, but does not take it right here because here comes Quentin Moore with the help of Dylan Young and Kyle Matthews, two of the guys from the We the Coasters channel. Hooked up right there behind Quentin Moore, come off turn number 4 here. Now Matthews goes to the low side right here as cars begin to get strewn down the front stretch here. And they are 4 wide, about maybe, 5th or 6th spot. Quentin Moore is at number 2. The second lap tied at 193.275 miles an hour. So that's the kind of pace we'll be seeing here all day long in this 29 lapper at Talladega. And Quentin Moore, you know, would love to get a Talladega victory himself in this series, for sure. So would Dylan Young, and so would Daniel Voiles, and so would about anybody else in this field here. In-car cameras today here right there. Again, we mentioned Cole Bieber and Jessica Shelton. We'll have 2 of our in-car cameras. So too will Quentin Moore in car 21. Big problems on turn number 4. Car flipping right there. That is Alex Miller. Oh my gosh, Alex Miller, bad. Miller landing on top of the 24 car of Caleb Fogler, the winner at Martinsville. Boy, a bad crash for Alex Miller. In car 15, Hiccup Bush is involved. You saw Connor Breton involved. There's Fogler. There's James Henry. Second race in a row, he's had some bad luck here. He had some bad luck at Martinsville. Trent Dunham, the pole sitter, is involved. Nathan Hudson, he led the first lap of the race, and he's involved. Casey Hoyt in the 75 car. Alexander Rowe in car number 7. I'm not sure if Eric Sadler's got any damage in the 23 machine. But the 15 is definitely going to be one that we need to watch on the replay here. Well, they were 4 wide off turn number 4. Connor Breton just turns dead left right into Casey Hoyt. And just a number of cars gets involved. And watch Alex Miller's car just barrel roll, doot the barrel roll. I mean, barrel rolls, I don't know how many times. Probably 20, 30, 40 times. I don't know. Here comes Caleb Fogler. Looks like he's going to miss a crash right there. And then Miller's car just hits the 24 car, sends him to a spin. A frightening crash for car number 15, the driver who won twice last season. And there's yeah, Breton just turns left right into Hoyt and Dunham. And poor Alex Miller, he was just a victim of circumstances, what he was right there. You saw Miller's car was on the outside of the racetrack here. And several cars try to get through the crash right there. You saw Reggie Fogelman, the 33 car, almost come to a slow stop right there. But then then the 6 car of Nathan Hudson, just a little too much force for Fogelman to avoid right there. Potey got involved in the 22 car. There's a lot of people trying to get through it there. The 9, the 17, and the 8 cars did a darn good job missing the crash. As did the 16 car. You saw the 10 car of Michael Turner come to a stop right here. He and Eric Sadler missed the crash as well, too. And now watch the Caleb Vogler car number 24, as Miller is just still flipping like crazy right here. And here comes Vogler. I'm going to miss him. Nope. And Vogler's car goes into a spin right there in the 24 machine. It doesn't look like there's much damage to the number 24 car, but unfortunately, a crash like that's just gonna, I don't know. Real time. And bear in mind, that flip started about 151 miles an hour, and it seems like it takes forever for a crash like that to stop. And I mean, if you're in a ride like that, all you do is just tuck in real tight and just hope you don't get bounced around all over the place and end up with a lot of broken bones. If that was a real-time ride, probably no way. You probably better hope you don't, unfortunately, die from the whole deal, but thankfully, this is the video game. Nobody dies in the video game. Thank goodness. So that is caution number 1 here, flying on the 3rd lap of the event. Dylan Young is your leader. Jessica Shelton in 2nd, and Sarah Eisner, Daniel Voiles, and Quentin Moore the top 5. We'll be back for the restart right after this. And already 8 cars out of the race here so far, and some really good contenders out of this event as well, too. Dylan Poteet's out, Casey Hoyt's out, Trent Dunham is out, then James Henry, Hiccup Bush, Connor Breton, Alex Miller, and Caleb Vogler all out of the running here. 34 cars remain in this race, and all of them on the lead lap. Dylan Young, winner this season at North Wilkesboro, leading the event here at Talladega. As we'll restart here on lap number 8, will be the Winston 500 back underway. Jessica Shelton is in 2nd position. 3rd is Sarah Eisner. 4th is Daniel Voiles. 5th is Quentin Moore. Then Max Anderson, 6th position. Kyle Matthews, 7th. 8th is Matt McIntyre. 9th is Keith Batson. And Salmon Oscon currently running in 10th position. Jessica Shelton down the low side of the race right here, trying to lead her first lap of the race. Shelton got her first top 10 last season, believe it or not, at Martinsville, where she finished in 10th position in that race, and she is the defending champion of this Winston 500 from last season. She would like to win it again. The number 94 McDonald's Batman Forever Ford Thunderbird. Out in front, but not for long, because here comes Quentin Moore to the low side. He's got the push from Kyle Matthews. 3 wide for the lead on this lap here. I think Quentin Moore's going to take the lap. Yes, he will. So car 21, driven by the man out of Tennessee, takes the top spot here. But here comes the proud Buckeye from Ohio, Kyle Matthews to the low side. He'll take the lead away from Moore as Moore begins to backpedal a bit, dropping back. Is Quentin Moore slowing down? He's got problems. Quentin Moore holding everybody up right there, and he is dropping speed. He's only running 176 miles an hour down the backstretch here, and everybody else trying to get out of Quentin's way. He can't get down to the bottom. That's the problem. And he is holding Max Anderson, Kat Batson, several of the cars behind. There's the view from onboard Quentin Moore's car, and he has definitely got a problem. His car running very, very sour. He's dropping speed 172 miles an hour, 173. He's getting back. That's because of the draft off Carson Gumb's car. And I begin to wonder if it's an engine problem on the Quentin Moore machine, because that car is very, very sour down the backstretch here. You saw Emmanuel Hartnett go by. And yeah, Quentin. Yeah, we'll be looking to see if he comes on the pit road or not here. Meantime, I split the pack just a little bit right there. Keith Batson goes down to the number 1 spot in car 28. Here comes Cropley, Shelton, and how about Jeff Leinbach in that number 90 car? He's now up in the top 5. Halleck Myers Ford, one of the guys running for Rookie of the Year this season. Samet Oscon's in there. Raphael LeDuc, he's a former winner of this event. I think he's a former winner at Talladega in this series. I'm not sure really, to be honest. And here comes the head honcho of the NNSCRA to the low side. Seth Cole to the low side in car number 11, the Lowe's Ford, and he'll take the lead. Come off through turns 3 and 4. But not for long, because here comes Samet Oscon. Nope, here comes Raphael LeDuc to the low side. Second position is what they're going to be battling for as Seth Cole leads this lap. This is going to be lap number 11 on the board. Check back on Quentin Moore's machine, and he is still on the racetrack here. I'm surprised he's still trying to make a go for it. He's only down to 100. He's only running 164 miles an hour. So yeah, there is definitely, I'm thinking a drop cylinder or something like that on the number 21 Sitco machine. So Quentin Moore definitely not in the running here at Talladega unless the caution flag comes out for a second time here today. Right now it is Daniel Voiles who now leads the event here. And Laura Chung, she dives to the low side. Is she going to lead this lap? Is she going to take this lap away from Voiles? Let's see what happens. And yes, she does. Laura Chung leads her first lap of the race. But here comes Kyle Matthews with the help of his buddy Dylan Young. Matt McIntyre in the mix here. So is Keith Batson, Colin Cropley. And is that Christian Bracken back there in the 87 car? Yes, it is. The Burger King Chevrolet having another good run here today. About to take a position away from Joshua Osborne and Raphael LeDuc to the low side here. Bracken, you remember, had a terrific run at Martinsville, finished second in that race. And as I said, he could be one of the guys to watch here today at Talladega, maybe to get his first ever win. He got so close to that at Martinsville, and you know it's lit a fire under his team right now. And as I say that, he leads his first lap of the race. So first lap for car 87 to the low side now goes Michael Turner in car number 10. He'll take the lead away. Leinbach, Phil Parker, and oh my, they're going to be about. I thought they were going to be 4 wide. Come on, turn number 2 here. Kyler Sustre up there, car number 12, the main and tail straight arrow Ford. That was the car Derek Coate drove in 1995. Mitchell Hodak in there, number 17 in the mix there. And Eric Monaco. We know how strong that number 4 car was on the play tracks back in the day with Sterling Marlin and Ernie Irvin driving back then. And Eric hopes that number 4's got some more of that magic underneath the hood. And showing some of that right now, trying to go for second place on Phil Parker in car number 5. Almost halfway home in the books. In fact, this time by will be halfway. 15 down, 14 to go. Monaco looks to the low side, but here comes Jessica Shelton in car number 94. She again dives to the low side. On for the lead here. Cole Deaver, car number 3, trying to push Monaco in car number 4. And oh my, don't do it, Vince Water in that 30 car. Vince Water, I thought was going to make a 4-1 off that 4th turn. And showing up on the high side now, and now they're going to go 3 wide on the tri-oval here. Who leads this lap between the 94 to 4 the 81 car? I think the 4 car did. I think barely. Yes, he did, by just a smit, by just a coat of paint. And now they're 4 wide through turn number 2. This is not going to end pretty. Zachary Fitzwater in car 30 to the low side. He's got Rafael LeDuc behind. And here comes Daniel Voiles, the Quaker State car. Nope, LeDuc blocks his path. And boy, LeDuc up on the high side now. That's going to let Voiles down the low side in the 26 machine. And I think Voiles is going to lead his first lap of the race. And he does indeed. The Quaker State Ford leader goes to the top spot now. Dylan Young second position, and we got lap traffic up ahead, and that's Quentin Moore in that 21 car that he was in this pack earlier. Oh no! And Quentin's gonna hold up a lot of drivers here on the backstretch. For now, it's a 4-car breakaway, but the rest of the pack should be able to catch up here. It's LeDuc, Monaco, Voiles, and Ozcon. And now Matt McIntyre dives down the low side of Laura Chung. Looking to take position away. He does so. Now Bracken. And that's Sarah Eisner. Is that her in the 41 car? Yes, it is. Along with the Michael Turner car and Jeff Leinbach, 2 of the rookies. And it's back there, the 41 and the 90 machines. And you got 2 more lap cars right there. That's Nathan Hudson and Alexander Rowe. Just up ahead. Ozcon led that last time by here. As we're coming up on 10 to go this time by. It'll be 19 laps down and 10 to go. Averaging so far almost 141 miles an hour. That's because of the first caution flag on this race here. Seth Cole has the fast lap race so far at 197.033 miles an hour. And here they come on the back off turn number 4 here. They have caught up to Rowe and Hudson. Let's see what happens on the front stretch here. And they're going to block. Oh, Eisner's going to use those 2 as a pick. Here comes Eisner in the 41 on the outside. And did she just snub that lap away from Ozcon? I think she did. She snubbed that lap away from him. Eisner just snubbed that lap away from that number 81 car, but Ozcon goes back to the top spot again. And Sean Galligan is also off the pace here. He's now trying to, and he's now the next one for the lap cars for the lead lap cars to now come across. Off the 4 turn they come here. Ozcon out in front. Here they come down the front stretch now. Strewn all over the place on the front stretch here. And it's Voiles to the low side. He's got Ozcon on the outside. 9 laps to go at Talladega. It could be a question of who comes across lap traffic and who doesn't. And I hate races like that too. You know that. There ain't a whole lot of traffic out there right now. Let's hope it stays that way for the final 9 laps of this race. Ozcon getting shoveled back right there. Now the 17 car of Mitchell Hodek and the 8 of Joshua Osborne. And Osborne has a chance to take the points lead back away from Nathan Hudson. Hudson took the points lead away from him at Martinsville. After Hudson had a good run in that race, and Osborne didn't really run all that well at Martinsville. And Joshua has won here before at Talladega before in the Winston 500. See if he can try to do it again. Him and all the rest of the drivers in this pack right there, you know, they're all going to be going for it. Chung out in front right now. Here comes Colin Cropley in car 25 to the low side, and he's got the run to the inside lane. Here comes number 17. That's Hodak to the low side. He's one of Cropley's drivers in the field. And Cat Bat's in the mix at number 88. Cole Deaver at number 3. You know, Cole Deaver like to win on the track that his hero won 10 times at. On board with Cole Deaver in car number 3. That's what it's like to ride inside a car at over 190 miles an hour at Talladega Super Speedway. Here's the roof cam on this machine too. As you ride with Cole Deaver to go to the top spot in the turn 3 here. Cole would like to lead this lap here. He'd like to lead this lap as well here at Talladega, but you know he'd like to lead the last one as well too. Let's see how many cars are in this pack right here. 17 cars in this pack of cars are all looking for the win. Deaver in first, Eisner second, Oscon third, Sestray in fourth. Cat Batson was in fifth position. She's getting shuffled back now. And here comes two of the rookies, Eisner in 41 going for the lead, and the 90 car Jeff Leinbach behind the 81 machine of Sam and Oscon. And this time by is going to be 5 laps to go here at Talladega. Oscon to the low side. Here comes Shelton down the low side in the number 94 car. She would like to lead her first lap of this race. And we got lap car. That's Quentin Moore again in number 21. Shelton goes to the top spot now. Fitzwater to second. And here comes the 87 car, Christian Bracken. Oh, and Shelton, she got trapped behind Moore's car, and Bracken goes to the lead. Evidently, Jess didn't think she was going to be clear of the traffic in time. Good news for Christian Bracken, he's got a huge lead. Bad news on a plate track like Talladega, that's bad news. Because he's running about, 186 miles an hour. The rest of the pack is going to be up to over 190. Fitzwater now to second position. Here comes Chung to the low side. And nope, here comes Osborne, 3 wide. Second place. Yeah, and there's the speed limit. Osborne's running 191 miles an hour. Bracken's only running 184. That's a huge speed difference here at Talladega. Mitchell Hodak is in this mix as well too. Colin Cropley's getting into it. And here comes Voiles to the low side. And look who's coming there in an 18 car. Nathan Ormond. He started 42nd in this field, and he's up to the top 10 now. Ormond was clocked 7th the last time by. 3 laps to go. Any one of these cars can win this. Yep, there's your field right there. Take your pick. Cat Batson, low side for the top spot in car number 88. Phil Parker getting into it now. Here comes Kyle Sustre, one of the rookies in the field, and he's going for second place. 2 laps to go. Michael Turner dips low, nothing doing right there, stays in 3rd position. Deaver back there, and here comes Max Anderson, another rookie. Can he pull off an upset? He's in there. He's in this mix right there. Sustre, Eisner, another rookie in there. Oh boy. Anderson to the low side. Deaver and Sustre at the high side. They got their party spoiled at this point. And down the left side they come. The white flag is out. 1 lap to go in the Winston 500. Let the shuffle begin. Here we go. Max Anderson dips down the low side. He goes for second position. He's got it. Kat Batson trying to hold on for the win. And try and see if she can punch her ticket into the Winston All-Star race at Charlotte. Eric Sadler, low side, looking for his second victory of the season. Dylan Young, he gets by Matt McIntyre. McIntyre went to the outside. They're turns 3 and 4 right now. Sadler dips low. Young gets into it. Linebot gets into it. Off the 4th turn they come. Here comes Dylan Young to the low side of the racetrack here. Kat Batson trying to hold on. Sean Galligan just up ahead of that 40 car. And oh, here goes Max Anderson to the high side. Did he get her? And he did! What did I just see at the finish? We have got to look at that finish again. Max Anderson just won his first Castrol GTX Cup Series event in his career on a, I don't know what you call that, but I know Kat Batson got held up slightly by Sean Galligan. She went to the outside. I thought she was going to be safe. Oh my Lord. I know that is good and bad both right there because, and look at this 88 card. That's Kat Batson. She got held up slightly right there. That slowed her up just enough to let Max Anderson there as he is on the outside. He got the shove right here. And see, at the point that Batson got held up, Max was about probably 5th, I think, 6th position, maybe. And Batson got slowed down about 179 miles out at that point of the racetrack here. And here comes a 29 to the outside. Full head of steam. And just got her at the line. Unbelievable. That is a finish if I ever saw one right there. And boy, Kat Batson has got to be cursing Sean Galligan over that one. And Max Anderson knew what he had to do right there. He saw what happened to Batson's car. He went to the outside racetrack here figuring he had enough momentum and just barely did. The margin of victory at the finish line, 18 thousandths of a second at the line, and Max Anderson has just punched his ticket into the All-Star race at Charlotte Motor Speedway by winning at Talladega. Unbelievable. The number 94, or excuse me, the number 29 Meineke Muffler Chevrolet goes to victory lane here today, and there's your finishing order. Average speed 156.409. It's a good thing I didn't start saying Kat Batson was going to win this race because I was getting ready to do so. And then I saw Anderson come to the outside of the racetrack, and I thought, maybe he's going to pull it off. And Boy, he did. Just barely. What a finish at Talladega. I really don't know what everybody else is going to think about this one, but I thought it was a really good one. I don't know. Anyway, there's the rest of your finishing order here. Max Anderson's your winner. His first ever win in this series and first of the season. His second position goes to Cat Metzen. Third goes to Eric Sadler. Fourth position goes to Dylan Young. Fifth goes to Jeff Leinbach. Sixth goes to Matt McIntyre. Colin Cropley. Seventh, Sarah Eisner. Eighth. Ninth goes to Zachary Fitzwater. And Raphael Leduc ends up finishing 10th. 11th position goes to Nathan Orman after starting 42nd in the field. Fine drive for Nathan Orman, for sure on that one. Cole Deaver comes home in 12th position. 13th, Laura Chung. 14th, Kyle Matthews. 15th, Michael Turner. Daniel Boyle, 16th. Jessica Shelton, 17th. 18th goes to Samet Ozcon. 19th, Joshua Osborne. And 20th goes to Skylar Sustre. Phil Parker for 21st position. 22nd goes to Christian Bracken. 23rd, Mitchell Hodak. 24th goes to Eric Monaco. Ali Liara, 25th. Seth Cole, 26th. 27th goes to Emmanuel Hartnett. Keith Batson, 28th. Carson Gunn, 29th. And Reggie Fogelman ends up finishing the last car on the lead lap. He ends up finishing 30th in the event. Cars that were a lap or more down right there. 4 cars finished a lap or more down. Alexander Rowe, 31st. Nathan Hudson, 32nd. Quentin Moore, 33rd. And Sean Galligan, who basically helped the 29 car win here today. Probably not by his own intentions, I'm sure. Sean ends up finishing 34th in this race here. 34 cars finished this race, and 30 of them finished on the lead lap. Cars out of race again: Dylan Potey, Casey Hoyt, Trent Dunham, James Henry, Hiccup Bush, Connor Breton, Alex Miller, and Caleb Fogler. But a wacky finish for sure at Talladega Superspeedway, and Max Anderson, for the first time ever in this series, goes to victory lane. And what a place to get it, and what a way to do it too, here at Talladega Superspeedway. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got inner races, we got gaming videos, we got inner online videos. Whatever the president of the industry that desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Next Gen Cup Series and Duracell Ultra Light Series, the 2 main series on this channel. And if you want in on future seasons of Seth's Duracell Next Gen Cup Series or the Duracell Ultra Light Series, be sure to get with Seth and he will get you going on that. And also be sure to check out other channels from the NNSCRA community as well. So that will do it here today at Talladega Superspeedway. Congratulations once again to Max Anderson, the winner of the Winston 500. For now, this is James Close, in the production of the NNSCRA. Offline and online racing at its best. We'll see you on the road course at Sonoma.